Welcome to Rapid MMA. This is the breakdown for UFC Rotterdam. Alistair Overeem versus Andrei Arlovski. This will be a quick one since I don't believe there's much to break down, so let's get started. First off, I don't think the fact that they train at the same gym is too big of a deal. Perhaps for the coaches it is, but from the sounds of it, Alistair and Andrei, they don't seem too bothered they're fighting each other, so I'm not going to factor that in as an issue for either guy. Training might be a little different, but not so much that it'll hinder either man's ability to perform. I think this will be a tall order for Andrei Arlovski. On paper, Alistair is a more well-rounded fighter. He gets hit less and he outputs more. I think Andrei's best game plan in this fight is to stick and move, use his cardio, and be disciplined and defensive. I don't believe he'd be able to out-muscle Alistair in the grappling exchanges. Although Andrei does have the Sambo background, I don't think there will be much groundwork involved. It's going to be tough to get Alistair down, especially from the clinch. And going in for a double leg with the knees that Alistair possesses is going to be very, very dangerous. We've seen Alistair TKO'd before, so using good footwork and setting up the right hand is Arlovski's best chance in my opinion. There's a sloppy way to do it, and then there's the tactical approach. It's better that Andrei goes the distance, being tactical and trying to find a home for the right hand, rather than being reckless and chasing the knockout, because the last thing Andrei wants is to get knocked out at this stage in his career, because he's already coming off a TKO loss to Stipe Miocic, and at 37 years old, with 37 fights, fans and media will begin calling for his retirement, and that's already happened in the past. So using leg kicks, getting into boxing range, landing combinations, and exiting that range with a stick and move style will probably work in Andrei's favor. I see the clinch as a very dangerous place to be since we know Overeem is very powerful with his knees and his clinch. Overeem is a very good counter striker. His clinch cripples people and he is much more dedicated to a game plan now that he's at Jackson Wink. Alistair's approach to this fight is simple on paper. Avoid the right hand and the lead hook from Andrei Arlovski, establish distance and range, and be dynamic. Alistair should take a similar approach in his fight against Junior Dos Santos, keeping range and picking his shots. When Alistair's range is established, it not only helps him gauge where Arlovski's strikes are coming from, but also the space needed to counter. Alistair is also pretty unpredictable and is very capable of taking this fight to the ground. Arlovski has great takedown defense though, and at 85%, I don't see that being the first option, but it is a possibility. As long as Alistair is dynamic and keeps Andrei guessing, the finish will come to him. I see a pretty good portion of the first round, or maybe the entirety of the first round, with Andrei pawing his jab like he usually does, and Alistair standing low and wide with his lead hand out, letting Andrei hit his hand. They'll circle each other, waiting for someone to make the first move. And I think it'll be Alistair too, attacking from a distance, probably with a kick. But somehow, some way, Alistair will probably find the chin and get the finish. Maybe in the first, maybe early in the second. Unless Andrei is able to quickly close the distance and land a clean shot, I just see this being a very tough fight for him. So in summary, Alistair is just better defensively, is the more accurate and dynamic striker, and he can be a little bit more unpredictable than Andrei can. I anticipate the first round knockout for Alistair Overeem, but it's a heavyweight contest, so really it's 50-50. And that's my assessment of this fight. Thank you for watching Rapid MMA. Be sure to subscribe for more UFC Rotterdam breakdown videos.